Hello drama lovers. Breaking news. What happens when a love story we thought was only fiction suddenly becomes real? Zhang Linghe and Zhao Jinmai, two of China's brightest rising stars, just confirmed their relationship, and fans everywhere are spiraling between shock, joy, and disbelief. From cryptic glances on screen to subtle whispers off camera, their story has unfolded like a drama too perfect to be scripted. But this time, it isn't acting. It all began quietly, almost imperceptibly, like the way spring rain softens the earth before anyone notices. Zhang Linghe, known for his elegant presence in dramas like Love Between Fairy and Devil, and Zhao Jinmai, the brilliant young actress from Reset and Take My Brother Away, were admired individually. Fans followed their careers with admiration but never suspected that behind the glamorous lights of C-drama sets, a love story was quietly blossoming. Their paths crossed naturally through the industry. Both belong to a new generation of stars praised not only for their visuals but also for their acting depth. When they were first cast together, fans praised their on-screen chemistry so real it felt almost tangible. But many dismissed it as just good acting. After all, isn't that what great actors do? They convince you of love that doesn't exist. But this time, it wasn't only acting. During filming breaks, sharp-eyed fans noticed tiny details, Linghe offering her a water bottle before she even asked, Jinmai adjusting his costume collar with a smile that seemed far too personal. Paparazzi photos began surfacing, two silhouettes walking side by side late at night, sharing street food under dim city lights, or his car quietly pulling up to her apartment complex. At first, both studios denied everything. Statements claimed they were just close colleagues, and fans, divided between curiosity and respect, continued to speculate. Some dismissed the rumors, saying, they're too focused on their careers. Others whispered, this feels different. And then, everything changed. It was during a promotional event for their latest project that the tension broke. Reporters asked casual questions, but when Zhang Linghe was asked about his ideal type, his eyes shifted briefly toward Zhao Jinmai. Fans noticed. The cameras caught it. His smile was faint, almost shy, but it was loaded with unspoken words. Later that night, Zhao Jinmai herself added fuel to the fire with a cryptic social media post, a simple picture of the night sky with the caption, "Even stars feel closer when someone shares them with you." The fandom exploded. Comments flooded in. Is she hinting at Linghe? Are they telling us something? And just as speculation reached its peak, they did the unthinkable. They confirmed it. The reveal came not through a press conference or a carefully staged interview, but in the most unexpected and vulnerable way, through their own voices. Zhang Linghe posted first. His words were simple, but they carried the weight of sincerity. Sometimes, in the middle of work and chaos, you meet someone who makes everything brighter. I'm grateful I met her. He didn't even mention her name, but everyone knew. Minutes later, Zhao Jinmai responded with her own post. I used to believe love was something that belonged only in stories. But then, you came into my story, and it became real. Attached was a candid photo, not from a drama, not from a red carpet, but of the two of them, sitting together in a cafe, laughing with no script, no cameras, just pure authenticity. Fans were left speechless. Some cried. Some cheered. Others expressed disbelief, saying, is this really happening? Did we just witness one of the most private love stories of our generation unfold before our eyes? Social media platforms erupted. Hashtags with their names shot to the top of Weibo trends. International fans on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok spread the news like wildfire. Edits of their drama scenes resurfaced, now viewed through an entirely new lens. Every glance, every touch, every unscripted smile, they all suddenly meant something more. But beyond the celebration, there was a deeper layer to this reveal. Unlike many celebrity couples who keep their relationships hidden for years, Linghe and Jinmai chose honesty. In an industry where image often outweighs reality, where love can be seen as a scandal rather than a blessing, their courage stood out. They weren't just confessing to the world, they were declaring that their love deserved to exist in the light. And yet, with such honesty comes vulnerability. Fans worry about the pressures they face, paparazzi chasing their every move, brands questioning their marketability, production companies re-evaluating casting decisions. Love in the entertainment industry is rarely simple. It's a balancing act between private happiness and public expectation. Still, there's a certain power in what they be done. By standing together, Linghe and Jinmai didn't just reveal a relationship, they redefined what it means to be young, successful, and in love in the spotlight. But what makes their story so captivating isn't just the confirmation, it's the journey leading up to it, and the emotions it has stirred within their fans. For years, fans of C-drama have watched fictional love stories play out on screen, secretly wishing some of that magic could exist in reality. With Linghe and Jinmai, that fantasy blurred into truth. Think back to their first drama together. Their characters fell in love against all odds, fighting time, fate, and circumstance. The chemistry was undeniable. Viewers replayed their scenes endlessly, debating whether such intensity could be just acting. But when the final episode aired, most assumed that was the end. Now, in hindsight, those scenes feel almost prophetic, like the universe was quietly foreshadowing their real-life bond. The most emotional reactions came from fans who grew up watching Zhao Jinmai transform from a child actress into a young woman. To them, she's more than an actress, she's someone they be grown alongside. Seeing her find love feels like witnessing a sister, a friend, step into happiness. And Zhang, Linghe, often admired for his gentlemanly aura, now feels more human, more relatable. The untouchable idol image has softened into something warm and real. But not all reactions were pure celebration. Some fans felt heartbroken. They had invested emotionally in the fantasy